Hi guys, something big is coming. We all know it, we all can feel it. For example, look at this clip. This woman refuses to take this gentleman's money to pay for something.
A new dystopian store where you're going to be tracked and apt to buy anything. I'm going to buy some strawberries and I'm offering exactly the right amount of money here on the help desk. So you people take that money, £1.90, and I will take my strawberries outside.
You can't
If
take
you want to
that.
call the police,
You can't take
call
that.
the
Police is on their way. You can't take that. Police is on their way. You can't take that.
I paid by legal tender.
No. Don't break the door. Do not break the door.
I paid by legal tender, and I am going out with my strawberries. And I'm going to eat them. I'm going to eat my strawberries. I paid by legal tender in this dystopian place.
So let me try to pull this all together for you. In the last 10 years, what have they been pushing on the news? It's three major things. It's climate change, it's terrorism and homegrown terrorism, and right now as we speak, you've been hearing it brewing, but right now as we speak, 114 countries are busy working on their digital currency from their central bank. Right now in the European Union, and they're trying to push this to at least 50 countries in the West, they're rolling out the EU Digital Identity Wallet. It's a digital identity that you activate with your own special number. It is hooked up to governments all over Europe, and I guess it's going to broaden out to the rest of the world, that you could identify who you are, whether it's facial recognition or with a special number that is assigned to you. It is your identity. But of course, they have to put something in that wallet.
Yesterday in Canada, Justin Trudeau met with all of our provincial premiers and basically told them that we will not be able to get funding for our healthcare unless the premiers agree to the digital IDs. Now, those of you who think that digital IDs are great, they are not. Let me show you what these digital IDs will actually entail when it comes to control. Here's an overview basically of everything that will be included in the digital IDs. This can be found on the WEF website and also on all of the provincial and government websites. You will have healthcare. You will not be able to access any healthcare without this digital ID. Financial system. You will actually not even be able to carry out bank accounts or carry out anything online regarding financial transactions. Food and sustainability. This says for farmers and consumers, you will not be able to get into stores. You will not be able to even sell anywhere. Once they have this system in place, this is where the digital currency will come in. Travel and mobility. Humanitarian responses, which is basically just garbage. It's in case something happens, they will be able to track and find you, including if you don't want anything injected in your body. E-commerce. You will not be able to shop online. Then you have social media platforms. You will literally need this ID in order to get TikTok, Twitter, or Facebook. No more fake accounts. You have e-government. So if you want your taxes done, any sort of benefits from there, you will need this. Then it gets even scarier. Telecommunications. You will not be able to actually get an internet provider without this digital ID, and they will be able to track you. And then up there you have smart cities, and we all know what those are.
And what I think is going to happen is they're going to use all those things that they were pushing. First of all, I think there's going to be some black flag event, whether it's because all our borders are open. Our borders are open in Europe. Your borders are open in the US. Canada borders are open. Some kind of event is going to happen where they have to mandate the fact that they have to identify their citizens. Number two, they're already saying that you will be excluded from certain things in society if you decide not to use this wallet. So just like with the Corona identification app, you're going to feel forced to use this wallet. And the next thing that they're going to do is give you some kind of incentive to use this wallet. Because I believe when all the countries roll out their CBDCs, the postman, I'm expecting something. I believe when the countries roll out their CBDCs, they're going to give you an incentive to open and use this wallet by by bribing you, by offering you that they're going to put a certain amount of money, digital currencies, on your account. And how climate change comes into this, what I believe is another thing that they're going to put in this wallet is carbon credits. And that can be very detrimental to all of us. Carbon credits meaning, how are you living that helps the environment, that helps climate change? Say, for example, you have certain carbon credits in your account, in your wallet, and you go to the grocery store and you buy 3 times a week a big slab of meat. Buying meat is very bad for the environment, so they're going to take off your carbon credits and you might not be able to buy meat again for the rest of the month. They're saying that that's not the case, but I think that they are primed, because a lot of companies, a lot of factories already buy carbon credits. I think that that's coming to the common man as well. I think how they're going to implement it is basically what they're already doing, that you have to show your digital ID to get into certain grocery stores. For example, this clip.
So look at this. You're in London, you're on a business trip, you're staying in Greenwich, and you want to buy some food. So you go into the local Aldi's, like this one, and you think, I'm going to go in here and buy some food so that I can feed myself. And then you approach the barrier, and look, you can't even get in the shop without having a QR code to scan here, or to scan here, and then you can go in and buy things. Now this looks to me like the beginning stages of the digital prison that we keep talking about.
We are going to be so under surveillance, so under control. But now you're probably asking how they have this control over you. And that's where digital currency comes in. What I said, 114 countries all together. When was the last time, countries did something all at the same time? 114 countries are busy rolling out their digital currency. That meaning that it is a government-approved currency that is going to be in this wallet, that they can see everything that you buy, everything that you're doing. It's not like you can go to the machine and take out $2,000 or 2,000 euros and you decide, I'm going to go to this store or this store. It's all going to be digital, so they can track exactly what you're doing. It's not something tangible that they cannot trace. It's in this wallet. It will be tracked. They know what you're doing. They know what you're spending your money on, and they have the control. I mean, you can make it as crazy as you want. Say, for example, the health system in your country is having a big problem with people that is getting lung cancer, so they're gonna shut you down from buying cigarettes. People in your country is having problems with liver disease. They're gonna shut you down from buying wine and alcohol because they have all the control. Your identity is being surveillance in some big database in your country or across Europe or across America, and they know what you're doing. They know what you're spending your money on. They have the control to cut it off. Just like with the C virus, when we all got the jab, I feel squeezed again, because how to avoid this? They're basically telling you, if you do not partake in this, if you do not participate, if you do not download your information on this digital ID, you will be excluded from society in many ways. And for me, that's the case, because my government pays my salary every month. So they could easily say, I cannot pay your salary anymore because you did not implement this digital ID wallet. So you feel squeezed. There's some things that you can't get around. So eventually, yes, I need to live. I need my salary. So eventually I would probably end up having to do that because they pressure you to do that. So yeah, it's coming and you probably won't get away from it. There's a lot of things that happened over the last 20 years that we all had to participate in. I mean, first we had checks. Checks went away. Then we had ATM machines. We were like, what the heck is this little card? You have to go get money out of the wall. We all got used to it. Yeah, there's things that happen in society and in life that you have to get used to, but I do not like it. I think it's going to be very bad for our society. I don't like that the government has so much control over what I do, what I spend my money on, where I'm going, where I checked in, where I checked out. I don't like it. Me, being the rebel that I am, I'm going to find ways to get around that somehow. I think everything that a government does, there's an ulterior motive, and it's never in our benefit. I've said this 1,000 times and I'll say it 1,000 times again. It's never in our benefit. And whatever you see them doing, you always have to think 3 steps ahead. Why are they doing this? What is the motive? Where are they going with this? Always. Make no mistake, it's never in our benefit. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. I would love to engage with you on this topic. Read about it, look it up, see what's happening around you, in your country, how far they are with this. And yeah, I'll see you again in my next vlog. Cheers.